Yo YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Gorgo back again with another video. Now, this video I want to give you guys my tips and sort of like stuff that I recommend, my advice for a classic WoW launch day, week, and this could even go past launch, you know. This is your whole leveling experience, what I would recommend, and then there's certain things that are class specific and whatnot. But let's get right into it. So I haven't hopped on this tune in when the patch came out. I think I messed around with this for like a day or two, so I'll just like jump around, whatever, fuck around. But so yeah, the first thing that I want to recommend is during launch day, it's going to be it is probably a disaster. Let's face it. With a bunch of stress tests have been going pretty well, but we don't know what it's going to be like with launch because there's people that got into stress test, some people that didn't. Who knows if the amount of people that actually went into the stress test actually, I think launch is going to exceed it, obviously. So we don't know if the server is going to be ready for that. So be prepared for a queue time. There's a queue time to even create your own name. So I don't know if it's going to be that crazy. Obviously, I think it is going to be that crazy. But so be patient is the first tip. Be patient. It's going to, who knows when you'll be able to log on. The second thing you're going to do is when you log on, so you're going to want to find a group of friends and queue up with them. Not queue up, but like, group up with them. So for example, let's say you and your boys decided to go on Harad, my server. Um, you coordinate with them. So go, listen, we're gonna try to log in at 6, whatever. Let's play. If we get in, dope. You guys get in. And the best part is if you guys, for example, let's say you both pick the same race, that's even better because you guys just invite each other and just start going from then and there. If you don't have any IRL friends or any people that you know from BFA that's going to be playing Classic, it shouldn't be hard for you to make any friends because as soon as you log on, there's going to be people there. Chances are they're going to want to invite you and queue up and do the same quest. Ignore when I say queue up, it's just bad habit. So you're going to group up, do those quests, and then, it makes your life easier. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Although I didn't play Classic when it originally launched back in the day, I was on a private server, and I did play Burning Crusade at launch. That's when I first got into the game, and the leveling was pretty much like vanilla. It was pretty rough. I don't know if it was nerfed any when BC released, but I remember the leveling being extremely difficult and tedious. But with that being said, I did enjoy every second of it. I remember questing in Mulgore as a Tauren, and there's a quest with like a digging site with dwarves, and as a warrior, pulling one or two of those, one of them was good, but the chance that I would just pull one was ridiculously low. It always ended up being two or three, and I spent probably like 45 minutes on that quest. It was really bad, and that's what I'm trying to get at. Is if you quest with friends, it'll be easier. You have two people downing two mobs, and if you have a healer, even better, dude. But you're gonna want to make friends, be social. That's pretty much what the game's about. Like most of what the game's about is that social aspect that we want back in the game. If you're not a social person, chances are this probably isn't the game for you. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if you are, this is the perfect game for you. You'll meet people that you'll add to your friends list, and it's great. You're gonna meet people that you might end up raiding with, doing dungeons with, or being in a guild with, and that alone, says a lot because it's a server that's not. It's not a. What the hell is it that Blizzard does nowadays? Like the servers are pretty much. It doesn't really matter that much. Uh, so it's almost you get this feel of like everyone almost know each other. They know each other. It's like a homie kind of vibe. You know, that's brings me to my next point. Don't be a jerk. Don't be mean. Don't ninja. Because if you ninja, let's say you go to uh, whatever, Shadowfang Keep, and a rare item drops. You need it. You know you don't need it. You're a warlock. What are you doing with needing a two-handed sword? I don't know if they're changing that, but I'm pretty sure you could need a two-handed sword back then no matter what. What are you doing? You're gonna get a bad reputation. Your name is gonna get spammed all over trade chat, world chat, if they're even gonna add world chat and general chat, and nobody's gonna want to really rock with you and do dungeons with you. So please don't be a jerk. Don't ninja do anything. It's not gonna look good on you. It's gonna look really, 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 really bad, and that's the last thing you want to do in classic. Um, the next thing is, yeah, like I said, don't be a jerk because what if that was you at one point? You're not gonna know everything by heart. There's people that are gonna ask you where that certain item is for a quest or where certain mobs are. Help them out. Don't be a jerk because at the end of the day, You don't know when the next time that you don't know when you're gonna need help, and who knows? Maybe that person that you were a jerk to is gonna remember you, and he turns out to be one of the best tanks in the game, best healers. And when you need him, he's like, "Nah, dude, you were a jerk. I remember that. I got better now, and then now you want my help after you were a jerk to me. Like it's gonna look bad. Just be nice to everyone, help everyone out. You never know when they're gonna. You never know when they're gonna come back and they're like, "Listen, I remember you. You helped me out. You want to go do a dungeon together?" Or if that you were a jerk to a warrior, and that warrior is probably one of the best main tanks in the game, in your server, I should say, later down the line. So be nice to each other. Be cool. Don't be a jerk. And the next thing, loot everything. Loot every single thing that you see. When you kill a mob, you loot it. Gold is very scarce, as I'm sure hundreds of people already told you. It's rare. It's gonna be annoying. I like I said, I played on a private server. I did 1 through 60 on a warrior. I didn't even have my level 40 mount. Was it that I was bad? Probably. First time playing vanilla. Most of my money went on repairs and learning spells and food because I was an idiot. I couldn't group up with many people because the server was like somewhat dead. So every time I was questing, it was like I was going to the Rothi Highlands or whatever, and no one really there. But it was cool. It was a great experience, regardless. When I did meet people, they were great. I still have them. I haven't logged on that server in forever. So just vendor whatever you think is trash. If it's green or blue, I would look it up first, see what it's worth. You never know. Those professions, get them as soon as you can. You want to level up your mining, herbalism, alchemy, whatever it is, level it up. You're gonna want to keep up with them because it's gonna be easy for you to forget about them, and then you're gonna have to go back to another zone that you're already done with. That you don't even need to go back just to mine. So keep up with everything. Play, use the auction house well. Always, always, always log out at an inn. If you have an inn near you, please do yourself that favor. That rested XP is going to be gorgeous and glorious once you log back in the next day or whenever it is that you're gonna log back on. Um, One thing that I like to do is log out at an inn. Then the next session that I'm playing, um, what I like to do. Geez, you're a little tougher than I thought. Just chill for a second. Spectral Tiger. Um, so what I like to do is log out. I usually repair before I log out just so I don't have to do it when I log in the next day. So I'm going to log out. Well, before I log out, I repair. If I don't repair before I log out, when I log in the next day, I make sure I repair. After I make sure I repair, I go in and I look at what I have. For example, I'm a warrior. My warrior consumes food. So I look at I usually have it keybind somewhere. Look to see how much I have. I want to make sure I walk out if I can afford it with about like a stack, like 3 stacks of 60, with whatever food it is that I'm choosing to eat at that time or whatever level that's good for me. Because you don't want to go running back and forth and getting food. You don't have to run out. It's annoying. Same thing for any of you who drink water or whatever, mana. You mana users, hunters, you use mana, warlocks, mages, you guys are lucky. You guys conjure this stuff up. Bless your soul. So you wouldn't want to do that. Hunters, warriors, rogues use it too. I may be missing someone there. Forgive me. So warriors and hunters specifically, you guys use bows and guns. Warriors use it to pull in dungeons and for many other things. Pretty sure they use it like that's the only way to pull as a tank in vanilla. I don't know if Fury Warriors use it. Usually, I would assume they charge because Prot Warriors can't go and charge in vanilla. Make sure you have your bullets or arrows with you. Make sure you're stocked up as much as you can. You want to make sure that you go and you don't have to worry about, okay, I'm going to run out of arrows in case I do this dungeon or for the rest of the questing session. You want to make sure you're good on that. Rogues, I believe throwing knives. I think throwing knives is what you have to get. And you want to make sure you have enough poison for your daggers. You want to make sure you're stocked up before you even start your questing session. So if you have enough time before you log out, you can do that. That way you wake up or whatever, you come home after work, school, you log in. You don't have to worry about that. You can just go, and you're good to go. Let's see what else do I have to say. Covered that. Covered not being a jerk. I covered making sure you loot everything because vendoring is important because money's scarce. Um, Covered not being a jerk. Blah blah blah. Don't ninja. Join a guild that you believe is right for you. There's guilds that are going to be aiming for PvP, some are PvE, and there's going to be some that do a good balance of both. I'm going to try to do both because I think I enjoy both aspects of the game. as you guys will see when I start streaming. Twitch.tv/Gorgal, /Gorgal, sorry. And you'll see that I'm into all that. But find the guild that suits for you. If you're a PvEer, obviously I'm going to join the guild that's PvP. Vice versa. Make sure you find the guild for you. Make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you're friendly with them. Make sure that they make you feel comfortable. If not, leave and find another guild, because guilds mean a lot in Classic, as you'll see once the game launches. Other than that, man, my last piece of advice is something that I said in an older video, man. Have fun. That's what the game's about. Enjoy it. Have fun. You're gonna meet a lot of people. You're gonna meet a lot of people. Some good, some bad, and that's what I'm getting at. You're gonna meet them, and it's gonna change the way. If you've never played Classic or BC, this is gonna change the way how you look at the game. It's completely different than Modern. You know, if you have your you could have your preference. You might like Modern better. You might like Classic better. I personally like Classic better, but no judgment, obviously. Just have fun. If you decide that after like a few weeks you don't like it, go back to, you know, current game. But it's worth checking out. It's worth playing. And Jesus Christ, this video is going on 11 minutes. I'm done. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be kind to each other. Enjoy Classic when it releases. Hope you guys like the video. Like, comment, subscribe. All my social media will be linked in the description below, along with my Twitch, because I will be streaming for about 12 to 15 hours a day come Classic launch for the first week. I did take time off work because I was just feeling work that much. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, peace.